Okay, so this is a second part of a 3-part series of the build of this smoker. If you've seen the first video, you'll know all about the 90. We actually asked Goldee'S, we spoke to them. Jerby said, not a problem, just go with it, do what you want, don't care. So we haven't put a baffle plate in there at all. The bar in the middle, which directs the heat that way and that way. On this at the moment, it's not too hot underneath, and we have been cooking on this all day so far, and it's running very even. It's absolutely spot on. We have got a little bit of loss of smoke here. I'm not really bothered about having any type of seal. It doesn't really matter. You can let them breathe. It's not a problem as far as I'm concerned, to be honest. So instead of having the 90 coming out, we've gone for a collector. I just feel it's going to flow a little bit better like that. It's 8mm steel. The cook chamber is approximately 50 inches by about 25 to 26 inches in diameter. Firebox is about 23 by 21, something like that. We're going to be putting it on wheels, but at the moment we just thought we'd have a little bit of a test run. It's been cooking absolutely spot on today. The gauges have just been absolutely dialed in. Really happy with this build. So we've gone for the 90, but I've got a feeling we're slightly wider on the 90, the one we've put in. Never got an exact diameter of what Goldee'S one is, and it's very difficult to tell just by looking at videos and whatnot, but the hotspot doesn't seem as aggressive. Is that because the other end you've got the collector? I don't know. We're going to have a lot more playing around with this. This is just the first cook, just to see how it goes. We've also got, you know, the latch there just to adjust the door. There's no damper on the door, it's just the door that's doing the work. I've got very small splits of wood I've been using, and to be honest with you, it's been burning like a dream. Honestly, genuinely, it really has. And it's not eating through wood, which is good. So far so good. So by having the collector, I feel there's less of a hotspot. I mean, it's not really a big thing. It's difficult to say whether this is going to run any different to theirs because of this, whether it is or not, I don't know yet. Just a case of having a play. To me, it's going to have more of a flow like this rather than having that 90, because it's almost like hitting a brick wall and rolling around before it goes up the tube. We've actually gone right up to the sides, both sides, so it's literally flowing straight into this and up and out. I just think it does make a difference. How much difference? Don't know yet. As I say, still gonna have a play. Yeah, Jeremy, Mad Scientist, do the review recently, which was a really good, informative video, genuine as well, and a really good review. You know, I got a lot out of it, especially when he had the thermo camera on it. And that's what I want to do on this. I've got access to one, so I'm going to borrow one and we're going to have a play and see, you know, exactly what it's doing inside, because to be perfectly honest, it's very, very cool down here. And with Goldee'S having that bar for the 90 where it comes out, is that helping massively? Is mine cooking a lot different because I haven't put that in? Again, it's something else we need to have a play with. I've cooked some ribs in here for like 4 hours. Just trying to get them done a little bit quicker. I'm cooking the guys that built this a bit of a treat today. So already had some steak, we did some chicken and some sausages, and that went down a treat. They loved it. So far so good. I'm happy with it. You'll have to excuse the wind, guys. It's pretty windy here today. I'm only using very small splits of wood. They're the smallest, and that's the biggest. I did put coals in there first instead of burning down the wood to get the coal bed. Bit of a cheat, but you know, I wanted to do these guys some ribs pretty quickly, you know, not your 3-2-1 method. So it's going to go on casters. We're going to be putting it on like trailer wheels on the back, casters on the front, very heavy duty. Thanks to the guys at Smokey Oak, they've sorted me out those wheels, and they've also helped me out with treating it as well. So basically what we did, I had this shot blasted, obviously took it back to bare metal, and it was like sandpaper to fill. We got it really hot. We'd already covered it. We sprayed it as thinly as we could, wiped it over with boiled linseed oil. That's all we used, and it's come out really good. It's nice and rustic, just how I want it really. I don't want it to look perfect. I don't want it to look shiny brand new. We've done it so it's not got bells and whistles on. We have got to change these. At the moment they're just what we've got for the moment, but we're going to be getting some different nuts and bolts. Handle works really well. It's hollow, you've got no caps on there. These have been getting hot, but the handle's not been getting hot at all. You know, some people like it to be able to twist, some people like it to stay solid. I don't really mind either way, to be honest. Lid's pretty heavy, but 8mm steel, you're going to get that. So we cooked some Iberico ribs and some other spare ribs. We did a load of chicken and some steak. Absolutely cooking perfectly. There's only a small hot spot. Is that because we've gone bigger in diameter? I don't know. Drip bar across here. A lot of smokers, you can see where the fat and oils drip down and then drip down here. Put a drip bar across. Got that from Smokey Oak Barbecue as well. Noticed that them guys do that. She's wanting some meat. She's had a nice bit of steak and some chicken and a little bit of sausage. Runs down and then drips a weighing in. But yeah, so we're really happy with this so far. Cannot wait to get doing a bit more. She can't wait for it, I'll tell you that. So the last video, the third video, will be this completely finished. We'll go into a bit more detail and show you exactly how it cooks in more detail. And Bess can't wait for a bit of brisket, because that's what we'll be doing on this next. We're going to be doing a nice 12 to 14 hour cook, 7 kilo brisket. Have a good evening. See you later. Remember, go cook something exceptional. I'll see you when I see you. Cheers.